Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Elden Ring, and we are continuing here in the Mountaintops of the Giants, where we met up with Millicent at the end of our last episode. She has already moved on. I booted up the game, and she is out of here. She is on to her next stop, or perhaps summon. We will see at what point we reconcile, or not reconcile. We're not on the outs with Millicent. We are going to reconvene with Millicent down the road, and for now we are circling back to start the Giants Mountaintop Catacombs. We're in the Mountaintops. I think that plural is throwing me off. Mountaintops of the Giants. So we have to, of course, check out the Giants Mountaintop Catacombs. Why am I trying to do this is a good start here. I equipped my seal in order to do guard counters. That is that is a great start to an Elden Ring episode. Guard countering with the all-powerful, I do that far too often, whacking people upside the head with my seal. It's just what I love to do, guys. Okay, let's get it going here. The Giants Mountaintop Catacombs. We are now the Lord of Chaos, and so we must imbue a little bit of the chaos and the frenzied flame to these misbehaving imps. They must learn to embrace the chaos. We are ending all life. Ending all life so it can all become one again with the one great. I think I'm getting that right, aren't I? That's the point. And so it's actually a good thing, now that I think of it, this just occurred to me. The fact that our NPCs are all dying is just part of the plan, guys. It's all going according to plan. All the NPCs die, all the enemies die, everybody dies in the end, and they all become one. Good stuff. It's just such a comforting, warming thought to start the day. Okay, this is nothing new to us. We are well acquainted with the tricks of the trade when it comes to the imp welcoming committee in the catacombs. We are just, and perhaps because of that, because we are well accustomed to dealing with imps, my brain is very much in a nonchalant operating mode, where I am just like not taking these imps seriously enough. And sure enough, when the moment that you don't take something seriously in Elden Ring is the moment that you die. The moment that you are out of here. So, you know, like I said, everybody dies. It's all according to plan. This is part of the process. So let's see if we can get our runes back here. We're just upping that death counter, guys. We're just making sure that we don't miss out on an increment to the death counter. The little dude throwing the daggers, these daggers do more damage than they should. That should be illegal. It should also be illegal for you to not have a hitbox for that long. All right. We are in a catacomb, so I do need to be mindful of checking for sus walls. So far, we have not seen any sus walls in to the sides of these arched rooms. But you never know, man. They have surprised me before. It's a good thing I did not apply a rune arc right off of the bat, but at the same time, maybe the rune arc would have saved us. So, you know, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have done it. I'm not going to activate this elevator if I can right away. I just want to take a look around on the way down. That is a long way down, my goodness. Seeing if I can spot any secrets on the way down. Okay, let's go. Let's go and see what there is to see. Any secrets? It is always a bit of a challenge to try to parse an elevator shaft. Oh, man. Okay. I can see under that elevator. I was looking in a lot of different directions, but I think I noticed at the very end that there was what appears to be a lot more level down below. I mean, we can send the elevator back up. And we can maybe see ourselves. Maybe there's more level down there. Maybe not. It's just usually when there's a kill box. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Look at this. Ha 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 ha. I was right. They do a good job. I think that's a plus. Another plus in the column of good game design is that the kill box normally underneath an elevator or other place like that is very, you know, not textured. There's nothing to it. You can kind of just tell right away, oh, that's death. There's nowhere to go there. This one had the normal textures of the floor and everything that I could tell. So, okay, we are going even further down. At some point here, let me remind myself. Okay, so you can walk up. There is an open option with these doors. I think, I'm reminded of the Hero's Grave that we did. Was it Gelmir Hero's Grave? Where I just needed to goddamn open the door. Magic bombs. All right. Okay. Magic bombs it is. How am I in defending against magic bombs with my trying to test out my shield here and see. Not the best. It is not the best defending against the magic bombs. We're going to give ourselves our trickle heal again here. And then we're going to circle back around to some Dragon Maw. Dragon Maw loves to chomp on... Yo. I don't know what happened there, but somehow I feel like my PC lagged out. Or not my PC, but just I had no controller inputs there. I've also re-equipped Dragon Claw to go along with our Dragon Maw. I was loving Dragon Maw so much last episode that I decided to re-equip Dragon Claw. It's been forever since we tried out that spell. Unfortunately, it did not one-shot the imp, which is what I was hoping it would do. I don't know what happened, but I was trying to, I'll be interested to see what happened on the controller overlay, but I was definitely doing dodging or moving, and my character was just standing still. My character took a momentary smoke break just out of nowhere. Okay, so there's another elevator. See, that's more like a kill box that I would recognize. That is a kill box, I think. So we'll try to keep track of the layers and levels that we are descending here, because we need to go back up this elevator and then down. I also don't think I checked for sus walls after that first elevator. We'll see if we can remember that as well. But I maybe should have given myself, I'm liking these Dragon Communion. The maw and the claw. Oh, we got jars. We got jars that I cannot target yet. We also apparently have a... Is that the boss switch? What's going on here? Okay, so the jars... I don't want to kill you guys, but I have a feeling you're not going to give me a choice. No, it's not. It's just a statue. Whoa! Okay. Yep. Usually when there's baby jars, there's mommy jar. Usually a thing. I just love the damage that... Whoa, what? Oh, you gave yourself the iron jar. That's the first time we've seen that. Busted out the iron jar aromatic move. At least for us, it's an aromatic. For them, it's just probably an iron jar. Iron jar, you know, this is what I do. I'm a jar. I don't need no aromatic. It didn't, it helped that jar. Oh no. Guys. You know, it's really the mommy jars that are, the baby jars, maybe we can just avoid them. Maybe we can, because I am the Lord of Chaos, though. What am I saying? What am I saying, guys? There's no mercy. Everyone must die. The one great demands it. The three fingers demands it. I hear more footsteps. I hear more. Oh my god, where the hell did you come from? Oh, there's an upper level, of course, okay. There's an item staring me right in the face there, and that looks like the boss lever. Okay, cool. So we've got that to do. We've got that to find. Let's see if we can find it and avoid. At the last second, I saw the pressure plate there. The pressure plate, and I see the corresponding arrow openings in the wall. We got the usual suspects here in the Catacombs, except jars are a bit I don't know if we've actually seen jars in Catacombs before. Okay, are there any ledges to get up to using these guillotine blades? Not really. Otherwise, we have a whole bunch of exploding jars that are waiting to how can we deal with this here? Yeah, that worked out exactly the way that I wanted to. I just wanted to get some of the exploding jars started. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I don't know if he planned that, but that was pretty cool. I'm kind of impressed. I'm low-key impressed right now. Okay, we can tank the hits pretty well, although, yeah, okay. I would rather not take the damage if we can help it. If we can just avoid it altogether. We'll see. We'll see. We got fire protection with our shield. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine, guys. Everything will be just fine. And everybody will be dead as well. Those two things are synonymous in this playthrough of Elden Ring, at least. I'm surprised. When do the exploding jars all come after me? I guess there was only some of them that wanted to. Wait, what the hell do we have here? What the hell is this? Okay, all right. That was. Don't look at it, guys. Don't look at it. Elden Ring. What a game. Really, these guys. That makes no sense. This makes the least sense out of any. I'm taking way too much damage right now. What the hell? Okay, the what are these things called again? The land squirts, right? Why are there land squirts in a catacombs? Excuse me? Okay, do I have the patience? I'm really not. Okay, there we go. If I can break your stance, I'll take the time. I'll take the. That's 215 runes. Does really everybody need to die? Do the land squirts count as part of this Lord of Frenzy? Does the one great really want these guys back? Is that? I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just a couple land squirts. It's just a couple land squirts, guys. There's a pressure plate in the middle of the room. Where are the... I don't see arrow openings at the end down there by that epic item. What's the trap? Stimulating boluses. Do I need to be kept from falling asleep? Is that what's going on here? What? Oh, mommy jar. Okay. The damage is so good with this spell. How much does this cost again? FP wise, how much does Dragon Maw expend? Okay, 34 is not cheap. It is slightly more than Taker's Flames. So it comes with a downside. That's a ritual pot. Nice. What's the last thing that we crafted with ritual pots? We have like 2 red main fire pots and a whole bunch of beast lure pots. Okay, we got to find a way to use these. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We have an extra ritual pot now. It's good. This is good. Okay, sorry guys. Everybody must die. Everybody, and you, okay. I did make an exception. Oh, I stepped on the thing. Okay, there were arrow holes there. What the fuck? Oh, they just blended in super well. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, you know what? I'm making exceptions here. That jar lives. You reminded me. Yes, I let the 2 land squirts in the other room live. So I have to let you live, of course. Okay, this goes down to the boss lever, right? Yes. It had to. That was the only other place that made sense. Nascent butterflies. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. We're not on the right. Oh, they're playing tricks on us again, guys. They're playing tricks on us. There was a boss lever. But not in this room, I don't think. It's another one of these catacombs that has nonsense with look-alike rooms that are meant to trick you. So now I guess the only way to go is down. Oh, I see some embers coming from around the corner. There were embers there. I think that's what the footsteps are. There's a jar that is waiting to go kamikaze on us. Yeah, there you are. There you are. I see you. Okay, I should not have rolled. I should have just tanked it. I've got a big old freaking fire shield. Just tank the damn hit. Just tank it. There have been a lot of potential sus walls that I have not been rolling into. The sus walls game sometimes is a numbers game, you know, guys? You just got to keep rolling into walls, and then eventually you get lucky. Sometimes that's how you have to play things. Yo, okay, that guy almost jumped over me, thereby subverting my shield. That would have been a good strategy. Okay, there's an elevator here. But I don't think we have ridden this elevator before. Because the elevator that we rode down, we came into this room and there was definitely an item up there, but there was also a boss lever. I'm convinced that this is a different room. Am I wrong? Am I being a dingus? I don't think so. But it's also, you know, oh yeah, because there's a big mommy jar there that we haven't dealt with yet. Trying to engage one of you. This one doesn't have the sparks. But it still is explosive. Because it has like the gold top, right? Ow! I thought for a second that we were going to have a very, very peaceful conversation. I thought you were looking so... I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. You were looking so... Okay, that actually did reduce your... that increased your damage negation pretty substantially. So that was... It did something. The iron jar did something. Oh boy. Don't look at it. Grave Glove Ward. 8. Yeah, we're in a different spot. We're in a different part of the Catacombs. So now, gosh. Ooh, can I keep track of this all? There is a... Here's the squirts again, okay? Except they've all returned. There is another lift. Oh, it's the big boy. Okay. I don't have any poison. I don't have any... Oh, I do have rot, though. I do have rot. That did not... There we go. There we go. So, okay. There we go. Scarlet Rot, as I suspected. Still, don't poison me. I would never recover from being poisoned. Don't do it. No! What the hell? There was so much poison released from that pig. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know if that was the most efficient if we needed to do that. We are getting a little bit low on our magic flasks, so I probably should be thinking about that. There is another set of... This time it's probably good for us to use this. It came from behind us this time. But yeah, this one we're going to use to our advantage. Oh, and we get, of course, anytime we kill something in any which way, and we get life back because we have our Blasphemous Blade. This thing is so cool. I was trying to, I think I was in the process of saying, how am I going to remember the elevators that I need to, that I have no, oh gosh, I did not realize what that was almost a repeat of the Moonlight Altar YOLO. Because could I have fallen down the middle? I don't know. Wait a second. Oh shit, I missed a drop off. Fuck. There's a thing up there. Unless, no, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm just back where no. Okay, I think I get it then. This is, okay. Boy, oh boy, we jumped into a Catacombs today, didn't we? Okay, what are we doing here? This little ledge above me, I think I've already been in that room. That's where we dropped down the first time into here, where I was like, here's the boss lever. And then, oh, no, it's not the boss lever. Then I came down here, and there were some exploding jars. And then we saw this elevator that we have not taken a ride on yet. I think that's where we have to go. We're just gonna be sure of this real quick. We're just gonna take a real quick little tour. I guess it's a re-tour. We're not gonna go through the whole thing. I just wanna make sure there are no jars in this room, and there are definitely not jars in that room any longer, so we have been there. So we head back now and take this other elevator. And that, perhaps, will lead us to the next stage. Well, somewhere we haven't been, which is hopefully that ledge with the boss lever. As I spin around trying to look for elevator secrets. Oh, that was not a very long elevator. Okay. Okay, fine with this. So we've had imps, we've had jars, we've had exploding jars, we've had land squirts. There's an imp. I knew there had to be something. There's always something in Elden Ring. I really am shocked that imp let me do that. Okay. I feel like I hear imp breathing. Nah. I don't think I'm gonna backstab on this one. we'll settle for the regular kill. Okay. All right, so did you guys fall asleep? Is that what's going on here? Did you not bring your stimulating boluses to wake you up in time for the ambush? Instead, you let yourself... Wait, what? No! Seriously? Seriously? Now there's an imp on my ass. Okay. I guess they were coordinating this better than I thought. There's a watch kitty. There's a watch kitty just out here. Okay. All right, let's watch kitty, huh? What sort of magic affinity do you have? I guess it's frost, huh? We're in the mountaintop of the giants. Of course it's frost. Is being on stairs a good thing for me? Do I get to dodge some of your attacks for free? That's a no. Problem with Dragon Maw is we are going to tank some hits. I'm going to use my Flask of Wonders Physic. I mean, it's almost already dead. I'm indecisive about what I want to use here. Okay, a frickin' watch kitty just out in the dungeon, out in the catacombs. What? But I guess, you know, that's just what happens with mini bosses. They just become regular enemies. Just wait around long enough. Our introduction to a frosty watch kitty. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Maybe what we have to do is, because this is apparently a dead end. So I think now we have to go back to the lift at the beginning. Has to be, right? Because unless there's a sus wall that I've missed, I think that's the only way forward. So if I am parsing this correctly, that means we have to go back to this sequence of ledges. Oops, almost triggered the pressure plate. Oops. So this time, let's see if we can do this correctly. Where is the first ledge is on this wall. Okay. And then when we make it here, actually, oh no, I'm above. Wait a second. How do I get out of here? Wait a minute. I can't actually get back to this ledge, can I? Now I might be a little bit confuzzled. What have I missed here? Was there a drop down back in the... Oh! It's under this. Look under the elevator. Gosh, they are so sneaky. So sneaky, guys. All right, jar on jar crime right now. I just wanted to get to a position where, actually, I don't really want to, I don't want to be spending a whole lot of FP against you. If you're the only jar that we're taking on, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Especially if you're just going to waste your turn putting on armor. Sure. Put on that armor while I just obliterate you. Yeah, that'll work out for you. Okay, I can see that there is even more to drop down to below this. Let's not do that yet, though. All right, we're moving forward here. Oh, we found it. Here's the room with the boss lever. Okay, now we're talking. Sweet. I was beginning to think that maybe we needed to go to... We needed to, you know, ride down that... The elevator that we saw at the start. I was starting to think that, oh, that's how we somehow get to the boss lever in a very roundabout way. Just needed to think a little bit more. I need the health. And I'm the Lord of Chaos. Nobody lives. So, okay, now we are... Are we now back to where we have been before? I think so. I think so. Now we're in this room where we saw the boss lever originally. Okay, it all has added up. Cool. Now, where was the boss door? That's the other part of the equation. This, I think, is an elevator, the elevator with the kill box below it. I believe that's what I see again there. Okay, so was the boss door up here? Or was it back down that elevator? We have the boss door, but we also still have what's under the first elevator, which we should probably do first. Here's the boss door. Okay. What I'd like to do eventually is get a refill on flasks. I kind of need that fill up, guys. I kind of need a topper offer. But... we go down first. If worst comes to worst, what I can do is we can put on a dagger. The dagger, the assassin's daggers. Is that what they're called? Yeah, assassin's cerulean and crimson daggers. Those are our emergency flasks, essentially. And that's what we are using in this case. Now, will I be able to get an easy backstab on this guy? There's gotta be an imp that's waiting to jump me if I go for you. No? All right. I'll take the free FP. Thank you very much. And of course, we have, with the Blasphemous Blade, we have... No, what? Another one? Another one? Can I take on another one? This could be a little bit... We can do this. We can do this. It could be a little rough, but I think we can do it. It is magic. I am gonna quickly, before we do this, we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of an advantage here by applying spellproof dried liver. And we're gonna even craft a little bit more in case some of it runs out in the middle. If we have to reapply this multiple times, we're gonna do this. We're not in a boss room. We fought this enemy many times before. We're gonna do what we have to do. We do what we must. Sure takes a while, but we get there. Oh, that's right. A critical hit. A critical hit gets you the free FP. I love it. Nice. All right, all good. All good. It's just a watch kitty. No big deal. No biggie. Catching my breath. I say no biggie, but it's always stressful. There's always that heightened anxiety. Oh my god! Yo! The actual fuck? Frosty breath, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is our life now, apparently. Get out of here. Go away. And do not think about it. Somebody, it's a good thing I have this swanky as hell Blythe's outfit to keep me warm. I forgot to get the critical hit. All right, I missed a little bit of value there. A little bit of FP value, but I stayed alive. Holy shit. Which we are just ever so barely managing to do in some of these instances. Doing it without a rune arc as well. Maybe I should pop a rune arc, guys. Maybe that would be a good idea. Did I just do that for a Gluffort? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm already... We're not even... I don't know how close we are... I forgot about that. Fuck. I don't know how close we are to being done with this Catacombs. We have not gone into the boss room yet, so we can't be... Yo, is there a sus wall to the right? They're telling me there's a sus wall because otherwise how am I making it through this corridor without getting frostbitten? That's what it feels like here. Boy, that is a doozy. That is one hell of a... It felt like we barely made it, and then there's an imp on top of everything. We barely... Because the sus wall does not go away immediately, right? Like, yeah, it's dissolving, but there's still a hitbox there that you can't go through right away. And so I'm like, am I still gonna get hit by the frost? The big old frosty breath pillar? But it was timed out just right. Another one. An actual... Jesus Christ. Okay. It's the same as before, right? The same as before. Although this one may not be magic, so we might not need the spell-proof dried liver. I don't want to, like, pop... Well, do I want to pop out these pillars? Could I damage this guy? With these... Well, shit. Now... The answer is yes, we can damage him. I should have... Okay, hold on. Hold on here. Fortunately, he doesn't trigger the pressure plate himself. We can totally cheese this, right? Oh, is he not damaged by it? I thought he had taken some damage from it the first time. No, there it is. He was just out of range. Oh, yes. 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 Yes, I'm going to open this chest because it's going to take you forever. Fire monk ashes. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Guys, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I have time to give myself a trickle heal and everything. This is the best. Wait. No, get up. Why did you... You're not done. You think you're done? What the hell was that? It's like, I'm going on break. No. No, you are not going on break. You have 3,000 or 4,000 more HP to go through. That's not how that works. I need to make sure that my Blasphemous Blade is out when I get the kill here. The cheesy frosty kill. Aren't they the best? All right, well, there's our first ever killing a watch kitty via trap. That sure felt so satisfying. Now you may leave now. You enjoy your break. Enjoy. Okay, we got a Fire Monk's ashes. Let's check it out. Fire Monk. Spirit of a stout monk who monitored the giant's flame, versed in fire incantations, and himself steeled against fire. Though he was charged with keeping watch over the flame after many years of solemn duty, he has succumbed to its allure. You know what that deserves? Yes. Fire. Spur me. Flame, dear flame. Okay. Cool. I'm out of flasks. So we need to... Was this the secret area? Did we go down... Was this the original lift going down to the bottom? I think it was, wasn't it? I think we have now done everything but the boss room, correct? Could have missed some sus walls, potentially. I feel like I checked these already. There was a sus wall that they were very clear about pointing out, but other than that, the actual trying to be undiscovered illusory walls. There's nothing further did we check these? That's what I was hearing. I thought I was hearing something through the wall, but I was hearing this torch burning. That was it. So I think we're good. As long as there's nothing underneath this elevator. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to see the kill box. The untextured, undescript kill box is all that I needed to see. And now I can feel satisfied that we are good to go. Back up to... I do want to go to the boss room, but we need to go to the bonfire first of all. Because as you know, this is not that kind of a... This is not that kind of a playthrough where we just go into through a fog gate with literally one flask. It's not what we do here. This guy. Back to the Scorpion Fire Charm. And then we decide how we want to... There's a scarab that I'm hearing, but I'm guessing that is... Oh, we actually have to make a little bit of a run here, don't we? A run through some imps. Okay. Oh, wait, it's a big run. Okay. Quite a few imps that we are going to have to dodge on our way back to the boss room, but that's okay. That is a-okay. What does my Flask of Wondrous Physic look like? Yeah, sure. That works for me. That works for me. We can do that. We can do it. Oh, this way. All right. Down we go. Imps falling on our head. That imp sounded like he was raring to just YOLO. That's what it sounded like. We're gonna do all our buffs. Buff City. And then I think we will start with some Flame of Frenzy. Because we're leaning into fire, right? See how it goes. It's a tree spirit. Okay, all right, it's a tree spirit. That's a good choice. Fire is good against tree spirits. Okay, I don't know how I didn't get chomped on there. I was like, I'm charging this Frenzy Flame, but I don't think I should be charging it. Need to be a little bit mindful of madness. No. I guess I misread what that attack was. I don't think I have a full... There's some moves with the tree spirits that I have a very good recognition for, but there are others, like his explosive attacks. There's... Maybe there's only one... God damn it. Maybe there's only one explosive attack? Oh, I have to send the elevator back up. Get a bit of our life back here at least. Do need to send the elevator back up, unfortunately. But he has the move. He has at least... Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, taking my life. Let's go ahead and give ourselves the trickle heal now. That's unfortunate. We'll send the elevator back up. He has what? You know, we should give ourselves... Would Rotten Breath be a good idea against him? We could try it. But it's a tree spirit. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I use that against a tree spirit? Missed my root resin. That was the real shortcoming in that attempt. Have to pick up the root resin. Let's try this again. I'll try to recognize... When he does that move, you need to be cognizant of where you are standing because the floor spawns pillars of lightning. I guess I was thinking it was that move. Maybe that's what I thought it was. I don't know. Either way, let's focus on this attempt. Focus on the current. Yeah, I think that's the move I thought it was. I didn't realize he was spawning the flame pillars on the floor. Flame pillars, lightning pillars. I thought I was casting Flame Frenzy there. My R1 didn't register for some reason. Is my controller just ignoring me today? I am missing controller inputs. For some reason. I love the damage, though, on that spell. Oh! Okay. I really feel like I am missing controller inputs. I could have sworn there was a rule there. Did I send the elevator back up? I don't think I sent the elevator up, guys. Okay. Let's get it together here. This is it's been a wild ride here in the Mountaintops Catacombs. This has been a ride. Did I really? Did I really? Oh my god, I did send the elevator up at least. Holy moly. I'm getting low-key tilted right now by these goddamn imps. Whoa, that's a an animation frame rate effect there that's going on. Good lord. Okay. Dropping just a smidge of frames there. Okay, I actually am... Is my game okay? Is my controller okay? Is everything okay? We were so close to getting that. So close to getting that. We can get this. We are going to get this. Flame of Frenzy is going to guide the way. We'll see if we can get our runes back. Ah, they're right in front. Good. I didn't know where they were for a second. Stamina. Out of mana. My R1s are not registering sometimes when I'm coming out of the rolls. So I gotta spam it a little bit more. He's out of here. And we get our gold pickled foulfoot off in time. We get a golden seed. And we also, Glovewort Pickers Bell Bearing level 2. I think this is the one that is going to give us Grave Glovewort, correct? Because we already have the one. Grave Glovewort 4, 5, and 6. Yes, I actually just upgraded. I didn't go over it at the start of the episode, but I did just upgrade these Avionet Soldier Ashes in preparation for jumping into a new episode. Wanted to start out with a fresh set of ashes to try out at the ready. Try to keep our variety. Theralina is also on the quick items. And I did upgrade the Avionets to a +6. Thinking, you know, we haven't got the unlimited 4 through 6 yet, but I do have quite a few in the bank. So let's go ahead and upgrade ashes. Sure enough, the Elden Ring gods saw fit to smile on that part of our item and bolstering materials collection. So that's good. Let's see what we get from this treasure chest. Of course, Deathroot. I totally forgot about the Beast Eye quivering. So we have 5 golden seeds now. We should see how much these sell for. We have some bell bearings to turn in, and we have some Deathroot to turn in. Let's go to the Beast Clergyman, shall we? It's a little bit of a mystery still how to get to this hero's grave, because this, I half thought that maybe there was some secret passage that this Catacombs was going to lead us up to that hero's grave, but we'll have to think about that one for a little bit. But let's go to the Beast Clergyman real quick and get our new spell. Maybe a new spell. So far, I think he's given us a new spell with each additional death root. I'm just wondering if at some point we're gonna run into the situation like we did with golden seeds, where you start to have to require more than one death root at a time in order to get the next spell. We'll see. One death root coming right up. More death.
I won't forget. Again. Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
Oh shit, it is not a new spell. It is a Beast Claw Great Hammer. Beast Claw Great Hammer, you say? Oh snap, I was wondering what it was going to scale with. It does scale with both strength and faith, as well as dexterity. And it has holy damage. What do we have here? Great Hammer with a striking end, modeled to resemble 5 beastly claws. It does look like the Geraint claws, doesn't it? The black nails protruding from golden fur are said to represent... No way. It's said to represent Serash, Lord of Beasts, who went on to become King Godfrey's regent. For a second, I thought that maybe we got some massive reveal. That Geraint is actually Serash? Could that be the case? The unique skill is Regal Beast Claw. Slam the hammer into the ground, rending the land asunder with the armament's 5 bestial claws. We have to try this. We are a strength build. You know we have to give it a shot. Okay. We do have a name for the clergyman. We have Geraint is his name. But it would, you know... Maybe Serash lost his mind somehow and really picked up a craving for death. And the name Serash just didn't fit anymore. And he started calling himself Geraint. That's kind of wild, if that's the case. I love thinking about, you know, I love it when the game gives us plot twists. Hopefully I'm not wishing for a plot twist where there is none to be had. Oh, wow, okay. I thought this was going to be way bigger. I thought... That's what she said. I thought that this Regal... Okay, but that move at the end, the fact that it does, like, the claw, the beast claw... Oh, and the growl. The growl when you... That is sick, dude. I want to try this. I think we're going to go level this weapon, and we're going to try this one out. We have so many cool weapons to try, guys. But I want to try this one, I think, maybe for a bit. Also, I want to... There is a... We don't really know much about Serash. I was noticing this red gem on this hand. He doesn't have it on both, does he? Geraint, do you have more to the story that you need to be telling us about? All right, our Beast Claw Great Hammer is a +7, and I've also pulled the trigger and gotten the Clawmark Seal up to a +21, and I decided to level up a couple of our ashes. We got the Fire Monk ashes now, so those are a +6, and I also leveled the Nomad ashes to a +6. I think we tried this set of ashes once before, but as the description says, no, I don't want to get rid of it. As the description says, he has low HP and is frail, unable to take much in the way of punishment. I think we let him die pretty quickly. So we have to give another try now because this guy shoots frenzy from his eyes. It's a must. I did also try, just as a note, I tried to sell golden seeds, and I can't sell them. Guys, this is why can't I sell golden seeds? They don't show up in the bolstering materials menu here to sell. Why is that? I can't use them for anything else. Why would I think you could sell them in Dark Souls? Why can't I want to sell my Estus Flask shard. Why can't I do it? I did also turn in the Belvarians. So those are taken care of, and it's time to level up. It is time to go ahead and get another point here into Vigor. There we go. Vigor to 35 is our short-term goal. Now, I was looking around, and I noticed... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. The warp is there. I thought that I had not seen the warp sign there. Not the warp sign, the little warp point. I thought for some... I think it's because I had set my graphics to low. Sometimes I set the graphics to low just so my GPU isn't stressing itself out while I am off camera. And I think when the graphics are set to low, it doesn't register, or it doesn't draw in or render. That's the word. It doesn't render the little swirly that warps you out of the PvP combat area. And so I thought, was there a new combat to be had? I was all excited. Turns out the game was just getting my hopes up because I had the wrong graphic settings on. Let's go back to the Zamor Ruins here. I realized that I missed an item. I missed this very obvious item right by the site of grace. I saw this and I was going to pick this up, and I think I was still in, like, I'm surveying the land. I don't want to pick up any items yet. Oh, this is... What is the guy's name? Yura. We have Yura's armor set. A Ronin's armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Always unexpected stuff in Elden Ring. Add that one to the list. Wait a second. Okay. Armor of the man who calls himself Shabriri. Highly functional and heavily worn. The man, once known as Yura, kept a woman in the deepest reaches of his heart. Was that Eleonora? Yura, who calls himself Shabriri. Okay, he never called himself Shabriri to us. What's up with that? So now, of course, we might need to re-examine everything that's connected to Shabriri. We've given away our Shabriri grapes at this point, but we have Shabriri's woe. Disturbing likeness of a man whose eyes have been gouged out. The man named Shabriri had his eyes gouged out as punishment for the crime of slander, and with time, the blight of the flame of frenzy came to dwell in the empty sockets. Ooh, this is making me think about the fact that we saw in the merchants, the frenzied merchants' catacombs on the way down to the frenzied flame prescription, their eyes were gouged out. That was one of the first things I noticed before I realized we were dealing with frenzy flame. I had not made this connection. Shit. I'm gonna have to review some more notes regarding Shabriri. As a side note, I have also looked at this Datakar's woe to see what it does to our damage negation. I have switched around my talismans a little bit here, along with my spell setup. Once again, always readjusting things, and I may not always verbally note it. But here, if we take the physical damage reduction charm and replace it with Datakar's woe, those numbers, -75, -84. This is one way to really turn up the challenge mode. Datakar's woe run, is that a thing, guys? I've never done the what is it, the Calamity Ring? I've never done a Calamity Ring run. Maybe one of these days. I took off the Fire Scorpion Charm because we are switching to this Great Hammer, and it does holy damage. So we're not pure fire focus. We're never pure fire focused, but we're less fire focused. And my min-max brain says, let's take that off. Okay, let's go back down to, I was reviewing my footage, and I saw something that we missed. I think I saw something that we missed in the Giants' Mountaintop Catacombs. Let's see if I can quickly find it here. It was, I think, on the way to the boss. . 'Cause I think it was on the way to the boss. Down this elevator. This elevator, which I'm going to have to resummon because I forgot to set it up. But this elevator, I think, on the way to the... Oh, you both came, huh? You both came. So this is where we use our new... That only hit one of you? Your knives hurt way too much. Okay, all right, we got to use our new Regal Beast Claw. As we head back one more time into the Mountaintop Catacombs, I think there was a ledge to the I need to turn on my lantern here. But I think there was, maybe not on this first. Nope, there it is. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. I missed this ledge. Why is there a ledge up there? It looks like there's nothing. Unless there's a sus wall. Is there a sus wall, guys? Is there a sus wall, people? I think maybe it's possible that this ledge is just here because this is part of the overall... This is part of the overall structure, the general structure of this, like these, like the assets in the video game designer world. Assets get reused, of course we know, and I think that's just... There's the other set of ledges. The other ledge similar that I had not explored, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Unless I explored this and I already forgot. I don't often review my footage in between breaks, quote unquote. But in this case, I had to record on different days, and so I had a chance to look at my footage for that day, and I saw, oh, there was a ledge that I missed on that elevator. Let's go take a look. Nothing to find. So we move on. Let's pick up where we found Millicent before. She is gone now. But something else I will note as I was looking around. We're not going to be able to see it from here because of the weather. That is unfortunate. But I will note, maybe I can just note it on the map. I was trying to figure out how to get to this hero's grave that's up on top here. And I thought, is there some secret way up through the catacombs or other? I don't think it's that anymore. I was looking from this point on our little Great Wall of Giants, and I think this part of the map here, this hidden part, we've got the road going down to this eastern side of the mountaintops, and I think there is a part to jump across with Torrent to get to this hero's grave. So that's going to be for much later, it seems. Can't see it through the fog right now, but take my... maybe you can kind of see it. Maybe you can just barely make it out along with... Oh boy, is that another giant skull? Maybe. There are various things in the fog that I want to look more closely at. For now, let's explore. Let's see what we can find. Get my lantern turned on so we get full illumination of some of these darker areas that exist. And we'll figure out which way we want to go. It looks like we've got a path maybe to the right. Maybe it doesn't go very far, so let's check over there first. Because we kind of explored up from this direction before. Did we? I think so. I'm just going to retrace my steps potentially for just a moment to remind myself what we have done and what we haven't. But I do think we checked down here as we were making our way last episode. So let's check now up to the right. Let's give a look up here. So we found Ura's. Oh, I forgot to read. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just remembered. The laser cat brain just remembered that we forgot to read Ura's helm, excuse me. The Iron Casa. Okay, it's not any different than the rest of the armor, so there you go. Crafted to imitate the woven straw hats. It's a little different. The woven straw hats worn in the land of reeds. The, Are they traditional? I don't know if they're traditional Japanese hats, but they're... I know the hats that are being, you know, somebody who would be working out in under the sun all day long would want the woven straw hat to protect themselves from that nasty sunburn. But that's what he's doing. He's trying to imitate, I guess, because he's calling it a Ronin's armor, right? A Ronin. I'm not going to look it up this second, but I think the Ronin is it is a military designation of Japanese origin. I want to say, I could be wrong about that. Don't know the exact details there, but it sounds like it sounds like Yura was a bit of a weeb, guys. Just maybe a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment attached to that, but it is something I did not deduce that from our interactions with Yura. So that is but he's also Shabriri. He's also just freaking Shabriri. What? And Shabriri is maybe the origin of the Frenzied Flame? I gotta do some digging on that lore, because we are the Frenzied Flame Lord now. We have to know these things. It's part of the job description, guys, in addition to killing literally everything. Oh boy, this is a wide open area. My goodness. Okay. There's a Guardian Golem, which I don't feel too anxious about taking on, but we're also on, are we on a frozen lake? What the hell? I'm still two-handing. This is actually what I wanted. I missed. Wow, we did we do 2,500 damage? What? Oh my god. Insane amount of damage. Are we normally doing this much to these guys? Do we normally? Or is it this new Regal Beastclaw hammer that they are uniquely susceptible to? We got another Golem's Halberd. Second, can we dual wield? Time to power stance some Golem's Halberds. Let's go. Okay, to the left or to the right? To the left leads us in the direction of Juno Hoslow. Ooh. To the right leads us to, potentially, although I'm not sure that we're going to be able to elevate ourselves. Maybe there's a spirit spring to get us up to this telescope, which does appear to be in an elevated position. Oh, maybe what we need to do is we need to go into this ravine back here. At some point, there's got to be a way to get up. Somewhere, maybe here is where it is. So this to the right might be a dead end. And then we have to circle back to the left and end up where Juno is. So let's do that. Let's start with the dead end. What looks like a dead end, on my map at least. Let's explore in that direction. And cross that off our list, potentially, before we head on to extending the tale of House Hoslow. Demi-humans. Okay, that's who. Demi-humans, I see now. I see now that the demi-humans are about to kick my ass. Actually, I want to do my beast. I want to do my Regal Beastclaw. Not if there's only one of you, though. Can we please get multiple targets? Multiple targets, please. Assemble. There we go. Had to do a little bit of manual aiming there because that one guy wasn't cooperating for a moment. So even out in the snow, the demi-humans are okay with hanging out in the snow as well. There's only so many enemies that you can have in Elden Ring, so we had to bring the demi-humans to the snowy climate as well. I think there's a guardian golem in the background there that's going to come to life. I think that's how this is going to work. But not that I'm scared of that. Not that I'm worried about that, because these guys, right now, so far, there's only one guardian golem in the game that's given us a headache. Only one. Oh, okay. Hold on, dude. I have some business to finish here. Just take a moment, take a number. I'll be with you shortly. The Lord of Chaos will be happy to end you. Oh. We'll be happy to end you in just a minute, and then my thought process was interrupted by this sight. Couple sights here. The sight of a a golden sapling that's going to have a useless golden seed. Baby rage. But then, holy shit, we are so much closer to this, the giant bowl. What are we calling it? Is it the Forge of the Giants? Is that actually? It's just off my map, I think. I don't think I'm gonna be able. This is one of the dead ends. But in as they like to do in a FromSoft game, they give you a visual that gives you that tempting, tantalizing preview of what is around the corner. Look at this view. See, why does this have to be foggy, guys? When it's not foggy, good lord, that is a giant skull. There is a castle up here. Castle, keep, a structure to be explored on that side of the map eventually. Excited to get there in due time. Love how they give us those previews. This place really is beautiful. The phantom trees and wildlife give it a very interesting touch. And I'm curious to try if there is lore, if there is a story or explanation behind it all. I would love to find out. Just knowing what we know about the whole war with the giants, or war against the giants. We've seen these guardian golems, we've seen trolls. That's about the biggest that we've seen so far, the biggest creatures in the game. I guess we've seen like tree spirits and other things, but I don't think we've actually seen one of these giants. We've only seen the skulls laying around. Okay, I see a mysterious light in the distance, which makes me think of the statues that you have to get, and that is what it is. That is funny how your brain starts to get tuned in to the things you have to do in Elden Ring, which one of those is luring over big boys to break open statues for you. Oh, you were so close. You were so close. I don't think he can break the... There's not like a... No, this is not an opening. I thought at first this might be an opening behind some icicles that he could break for us. Please tell me that you're... Dude, you have to break this statue for me. You're not allowed to leash. Not allowed. Do I need to put on Shabriri's... There we go. There we go. We got it. We're good. Smithing stone 7 times 3. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I love how tanky this... I love how tanky this shield is. So good. There is also... I like the moveset here with the Great Hammer. Maybe a lot of hammers do that, but the R2, the consecutive R2s are pretty sweet. Because it does a follow-up attack there. I like it. The overhand swing into the uppercut. It's a fun thing. All right, I appreciate you helping me out with those smithing stones. Now you may cease to exist. No item up there. Okay. It looks like, contrary to what I believed when I looked at the map, there is a way up. It is not a pure dead end. And in fact, there's a site of grace, so we'll take it. Cool. Any items on the way to the site of grace? Other than crafting items. They give us a nice site of grace right next to the telescope. Let's go. Now, and of course, it's foggy again as soon as I get to the telescope. God damn, this zone needs to make up its mind. Needs to figure out what the hell it's doing. So I can, maybe we might come back to the bird's eye telescope when we have a clearer view, but you know, I guess we can check out the place while it's snowing. It's not that bad. We do have a Ronnie's Rise / Converted Fringe Tower hanging out up here. This one has looks like a broken railing. Okay. What's going to be the puzzle this time, I wonder? I think that's our minor Erdtree over there, our decrepit or dead minor Erdtree. Big frozen lake out here with just a lone jellyfish. A single lone jellyfish out in the snow? How sad. Graveyard down here. Gonna have some skeletons to deal with. Always fun. There's a structure back over yonder that I can just barely... Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, there's more to it over here. So a keep or something over there as well. Alrighty. Alright, like I said, I may inspect that a little bit more closely once the weather has cleared up. So now that this is not a dead end... What do we want to do? We could... I think I do want to see what's going on with Juno Hoslow. I think my curiosity... Let's head back down the canyon before we move to the upper areas. Still felt like a very, very random thing for Dialos to have made his way to Jarburg. Maybe the clues were there. Maybe somebody like Vati can put together the clues that would have told us or let us figure out that that's where Dialos was going to end up. But I have I guess you know, because we have that connection to, because we know that there's this connection to Jarbairn. Oh, okay, that's I'm not sure exactly what I did with my inputs there, but that worked out. Oh, I see. It's because I had charged it. I get it now. What I'm wondering, though, is Jarbairn going to be somehow helping us here against Juno Hoslow? What do we know about Juno Hoslow? I don't remember exactly what was said. I also just remembered that we have these things in our inventory. We can just look and see the letter that we got from Volcano Manor, and it was this, that's right, it was a red letter that we got regarding Juno Hoslow, Knight of Blood. He can be found, yeah, I wish it would give us a little bit more. This is what I was trying to maybe remind myself is, who gave this to us? Was it Tanith or was it Recusant Bernal? I think it might have been Bernal, wasn't it? No, I think Bernal was actually the duo fight, now that I'm looking at the notes. We did that duo fight back at the round table that we teamed up with Bernal. So we must have gotten this red letter from Lady Tanith, but I don't think that she told us anything particularly useful about it. So let's just keep it going. And we'll find out when we get there. We'll find out what happens. Okay, the demi-humans are preoccupied with bats. So I think we'll just mosey on by. We'll, you know, we'll put them on our to-do list for being the Lord of Blood. Not the Lord of Blood, the Lord of Chaos. I started thinking of Blood, though, because now we've got the House Hoslow on the brain. Invade Juno Hoslow, Knight of Blood's world. Let's look around for just a moment before we do that. Here at another shack. Shack of the Lofty. We get a traveling maiden's outfit. It's not quite Aeda's gear, is it? Because she wasn't wearing the hood, I don't think. Lots of maidens. We've seen lots of maidens with this outfit. This is not particular to Hyeda. Maidens traverse the lands between for different reasons. Some to seek audience with the fingers, others to find the tarnished who they were destined to guide. We, of course, saw one of these maidens right at the very beginning of the game, did we not? Didn't realize it at the time, but I think that was a dead maiden there, where we get our message writing implement. Shack of the Lofty. Shack of the Lofty. I don't get it. Why is there a maiden's outfit out here? Why is that a thing? And why is it so foggy? I want to look down into what could be the land of the Erdtree. Three warming stones. And some invigorated, cured white meat. That's how the demi-humans are surviving out here. There is a spirit spring on this side. Okay, that's cool. That's how we get up to the minor Erdtree and some ruins up there. Nice. That is good. That is good. All right, I guess it's time to do some invading. Oh, there's another item here. Smithy Zone 7. Cool. Time to invade. Time to, Just trying to think about the lore implications here, but... Let's see what we get when we invade Juno Hoslow. I don't think we normally get dialogue with these invasions. Will that be different here? Wow, we are so close to the camera. What is going on here? It's because we're close to the wall. Okay. Oh, shit. He gave us the gesture. He did the gesture and gave it to us. Hoslow's Oath. And he's got the whip. He has... Wait, he's got 2 whips. Whoa. And look at that armor. Look at that helm. And look at that backstep. What the hell? Yo. Dude's got some, what was that? Bloodborne? That Bloodborne, the old hunter's bone? That's kind of what he's using here, isn't it? I forgot we have the, I don't think I adjusted my Flask of Wondrous Physic. Why did you not take any damage from that? We might need to use spells here, guys. Might need to use spells. Because spells let me use... Oh, that's what we should have used. Shit, I forgot about the Shabriri spell. Not Shabriri, but the Frenzied Flame spell. I took it off of my memory slots. I need a drink here. I took it off of my memory slots because... That did not do much damage to you. I took it off because... That's not bad. Oh, he... Of course he heals. Of course he heals. Why would I think he would not be healing? I took it off because, of course, we're not facing Tarnished most of the time. It's very rare that we actually face off against another humanoid type player. Okay, I need to be doing stuff. Oh, Dragon Maw is probably what we want to be doing. Yes, yes, Dragon Maw. This spell is... I am a fan. We do also have this. I want to try all my spells, guys. This is what we do in a video game. We try all the things. X-Ikes Decay, go. That didn't work out as well. That was not as good. Okay, back to Dragon Maw. Back to Dragon Maw. Because that one, I mean, look at the poise. We had to tank a whole bunch of damage in the process. You're out of flasks, my friend. You are out of flasks. And you are also out of life. I'm not gonna have time. I should have maybe equipped his pose before we finished. While we were, if I had had the 4, I always think of these things later, but it would have been fitting for us to have used the gesture that he just gave us, and throw it back in his face upon victory. We now have 2 of these pedal whips, don't we? So we can do the pedal whip power stancing. And we have Hoslow's helm. Good. That helm is amazing looking. It looks different than what he had on, though. Isn't it different? Now, what did we get before from... Let's go ahead and read first. We have Hoslow's armor set. I do want to just quickly try on this helm. Oh no, okay, there it is. It's just that from the side, I see, it's because the, wow. Wow, how do we take a closer look at this here? Are those are flowers, aren't they? Roses, not sure exactly what flower, but dude, this is pretty sick, I gotta say. This is not a bad helm at all. The horns, it's just very cool. But then the arc that comes down the center of the face, it made it look a little deformed on the little icon. When you're looking at the icon here, it has a different, I thought it was like making it come out of his eye or something. A twin-tailed silver helm decorated with flowery adornments, symbol of the head of the revered house of Hoslow. Juno Hoslow had a younger brother who was all talk and no trousers. Maybe we need an addendum to this. His inability to commit to action was such that Juno inherited the Hoslow legacy without resistance, granting him the freedom to shower his little brother with adoration. He had all the love, and so he didn't have any problems. Did not feel threatened at all by somebody else upstaging him. I really do like this glintstone crown, so we are sticking with that for the moment, but that's a really cool one. The Tale of House Hoslow. Hoslow's armor. There is more on the armor. Garish silver armor decorated with red embellishments. When Juno Hoslow received an invitation to the Volcano Manor, he discreetly refused. Quote, I have already walked many a road drenched in blood, yet never would I consider myself a champion. End quote. What about the pedal whip? Metal whip formed of razor sharp chain link blades. I feel like this is the same text as before. And I think the same title even, isn't it? There they are, just identical. That is a tempting build. That is a tempting build to try. And something that has been pointed out to me, I wish I would have figured this out on my own, but it has been pointed out to me that little icon here that is next to the whip imagery, this little icon here does indicate that you can customize this as opposed to weapons that don't have that icon, like the winged scythe. That will tell you, Halo scythe as well, I suppose. it tells you which ones can be equipped with new Ashes of War. Something I had not noticed. You can tell when you get to the actual Ashes of War menu, right? The Ashes of War will just, you know, not let you equip Ashes of War to those weapons, but you can tell before you get there, which is nice. It's nice to be able to tell ahead of time. What are your options? So there you go. And you do get that option with those pedal whips, which, you know, could make for an interesting addition to our faith build. All right, time to ride this Spirit Spring. I will ponder dual wield whip options later on. Right now, up we go. Let's explore down to the right first, because it kind of looks like it might be a dead end. So we'll check in that direction. All right, well, rest in peace, Juno Hoslow. I do want to head back to both Jarbairn and also Volcano Manor. Now that we have completed our final mission for Volcano Manor, we definitely have to check in there. I just wanted to find a Site of Grace first. We are at least finding a merchant in lieu of that. I do not see a Site of Grace, but I do see a merchant. There we go. A merchant at the end of the world. It is morning time. I don't know if this is a merchant that would be replaced by a bell-bearing hunter.
Is someone there? A customer? Well...
How long has it been? This is a first for us, my dude. Missionary's Cookbook. Rejuvenating boluses. This is the one, isn't it? This is the one. Has to be the one. I'm just my enthusiasm is just momentarily. We can craft the rejuvenating boluses. Let's go. They do take golden centipedes. So they're not an infinite item. They are a very, very precious item, as we understand them to be. But that's good. That is great. We now can craft
something else. The
anti-death blight boluses. And there's some rune arcs here as well when we need them. I'm going to buy them right now. I need 4K runes. We're just actually going to buy out this merchant. Give me just a second here and we're going to buy all the things. All right, we picked up the additional Fashion Souls options, the Vagabond Knight's armor, which I don't think has anything particularly noteworthy, as does any of the other starter sets that we have procured. We also have now some Thaw Frost boluses, which I don't know if we can craft those yet, but that's nice to have along in the land of snow and frost. And we have some rune arcs that we've added to our inventory. We got plenty of rune arcs now, man. I should probably pop one of those suckers. But rejuvenating boluses, once again, for the win. We finally have the death boluses. Let's go. There is a site. Oh, this is a Site of Grace. We've circled around to where we started. This is where Millicent was. Okay, that's the ancient Snow Valley ruins down there. So, hey, we were asking for a Site of Grace, and the game said, here, have a Site of Grace. Smiley face. Let's actually go back in this area real quick. I came back down here because I want to try out my new Fire Monk ashes. I think we only get to try it out against some bats, but you know, hey, we take what we can get. I'm out of mana apparently. Why would I? Well, that, okay. Here I am. Yo, let's go, Beast Claw. No mana. Also, may not be very effective against bats. Wow, that... Have I ever gotten hit by your little scream before? That was a pretty good amount of damage. I'm about to lose my Fire Monk because I'm distracted over here with one of these bats. Okay, who knew the bats in the Mountaintops? Okay. The bats in the Mountaintops are no joke. Okay, I don't know who got the killing blow there. Well, let's call it a tie. Okay, cool. Fire Monk does Fire Monk things. Very cool. How you doing there, bro? How you doing, my dude? Flame, dear flame. He actually kind of looks like a little bit like our friend from DS2. What was his name? Oh God, what was his name? I've forgotten the name of our. Who was the guy? All I know is Flame, dear flame. That's the only part I remember, guys. The most important part, of course. Dude, this guy, he brings the fire. Do we have this weapon? I don't know if we have that weapon yet. I want it. I want all the fire things. Give them to me. Hello? There, I think, must be something going on this bridge above us. Because otherwise I am so confused as to what these sounds are. I see these bats up here as well. Is it a golem? There's something very ominous sounding, or very loud at least, I think, that's going on that bridge. We're left out in the cold down here just shooting some bats with our frenzied eyes. The fire monk's bored already. The other nice thing about coming back down here was that we get to ride this spirit spring again. Whee! Look at that pretty moon. Beautiful. Elden Ring, we know it. We know it by now. We're a little spoiled by it, but this game is gorgeous. And this new zone is no exception. What exactly was making racket up here? Whatever was making racket, I thought on the bridge, is gone. So I guess we'll head over in this direction. We have a new set of ruins to check out, and then eventually a minor Erdtree. So let's get to it here. And we can, this time, summon our nomad ashes. And we'll see if we can protect this guy. See if we can actually keep you alive. Good to know that Stone of Grank is a good choice against the bats, provided they stand still. Stargazers Ruins. Let's check out the Stargazers Ruins. Now the Nomad... Oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah, the Nomad... He has no eyes. You lost your eyes. What's the deal with the eyes, guys? We know what the deal is, right? We need the eyes to feed to the maidens. It makes perfect sense. What's even the question? I don't understand. Let's not lose our nomad. Not so soon. I am somewhat looking for sus floors, but I'm also starting to resign myself.
Where did you go?
Sister, where did you go? What?
You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
Who's there? Oh.
Been waiting ever so long. Forever and ever it seems.
A talking jellyfish.
Sister, where did you go?
Okay, as much as I want to try the nomad,
Promise me when
we have to do something else.
we go to see the stars.
What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? I'm going to do a game reset.
Waiting ever so long.
I'm going to do a game reset because... Do we have your sister? I had been confused at the very start of the game, misreading this dialogue, thinking that Roderica was named Aurelia. I think the jellyfish is actually named Aurelia. And let's see what this says.
Where did you go?
A floating spirit that illuminates its surroundings, prone to tears, the jellyfish girl searches for her distant home. We gotta try.
Promise me when we turn
Yeah.
14, we go to see the stars.
When we turn 14. It's an interesting age to pick, but let's find out. Game reset.
Sister,
Oh, that's weird. She was actually red for just a split second. Okay. Jellyfish ashes, Aurelia, reunited with her sister.
dear sister, you're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
A seal was broken somewhere? Oh shit. I did not even look down in the... Was there a seal broken in this tunnel? I didn't even look in the tunnel. I just kind of, I guess, immediately knew what to do. We have a new... We have a fancy spin. We have a couple gestures to try. Let's give a look at these here. I mean, that one just kind of made sense. It just... right away kind of made sense. Like, this is a place where they're allowing us to summon a spirit, and we've got a talking jellyfish for the first time in Elden Ring. It just made sense, guys. Aurelia reunited with her sister, who they wanted to go see the stars. How cute. Here it is, the fancy spin. Test now. Let's see this. Let's see the fancy spin. So fancy. There we go. We also got... I forgot what we picked up from... What did we get from Juno Hoslow? The Hoslow's Oath. That has to be it. Duh. Duh. The one that says Hoslow in the name. Hoslow's Oath. Very emo. Okay, so our new gestures are in place, and the jellyfish have been reunited. There we go. We had to dismiss our nomad, but I think he will understand. Well, maybe. Actually, probably doesn't understand a damn thing at this stage, but we do what we must. I'm curious, was this the seal that was broken? Would we have been able to access this chest? I probably should have looked in here before doing that, but we have picked up a new talisman, the Primal Glintstone Blade. Spells consume less FP, but maximum HP is reduced. Okay, it's a similar effect to the Scarab Helm. Except the Scarab Helm reduced our damage negation. I always get that backwards. An old glintstone blade that has been stained with blood. The old sorcerers would slice open their hearts with these blades to imbue a primal glintstone with their soul, and thus did they die. We should show this to Selen. We had to remember her name. We should show this to Selen, because that would, I'm sure, fix all of her problems, wouldn't it? All right, that's cool. I like that there, that you've got an item. The items, like the spirit ashes, seem to only have one use, and that's in the combat. I like it when they throw in something a little different, where you get to complete a quest line or a little mini objective. I heard you. I heard you coming. Oh, I see you as well. Camera lock. Yeah, I might not have noticed you otherwise, but the camera lock gave you away. You have only the camera lock to blame. What am I trying to do here? I would like to switch my ashes back to the Nomad. We're not gonna do a game reset so I can summon my Nomad, but we'll have him for the next time that we are able to summon. I'm enjoying the stone throwing right now against the bats. You're a little bit stronger than the rest, though. I'm just noticing your wings. They kind of look like moth wings. What's up with that? Did the other bats down below have the same? Or the bats that we've been seeing this whole time, have they all had this moth-like moth-like, you know, the fake eyes, right? The fake eyes and the wings. Everybody is obsessed with eyes of some form or another, including the bats. This one doesn't. There are some bats that are more obsessed with eyes than others, and they seem to be stronger. Okay. What the hell, guys? We got talking jellyfish, eye-obsessed bats, and that's not even, those things don't even make the top 20 weirdest things in Elden Ring. I think before we rendezvoused with the talking jellyfish, I think I was in the middle of saying that I have kind of resigned myself to the fact, starting to resign myself to the fact that there are probably not going to be an abundance of sus floors in Ruins. We started to hit what felt like a critical mass when we were in Liurnia, but they do not seem to be the norm. I will still be looking, of course, but you can only go through so many ruins that don't have sus floors before you start to lose a little bit of faith in the process, you know? So I think that does it there for the Stargazers Ruins. That was a fun... one of the more fun ruins, simply because you had a talking jellyfish. It's a pretty easy formula. I'm surprised more ruins don't do it. Talking jellyfish, guys. Get with it. Who do we have here? It's Gold Mask and Corrin. They have made their way up here. That is unexpected. Repeats himself for the 700th time in Elden Ring. I mean, it's another spot to do the thing. It's definitely a good spot to praise the tree. Corrin is a little bit dismayed, though. Definitely would not have expected to find these guys here. I don't know when. I just sort of figured they were done, and they're camped out by the Erdtree, and that's it. But no, they gotta, you know, I guess in order to decode the full message from the Erdtree, you gotta decode from multiple angles to pick up all those sweet Erdtree wavelengths.
Nice to see you. I can't believe you've come all this way.
I can't believe you came all this way. Anything new in the incantations menu? Does not appear so. Tell me what's going on with Gold Mask.
I've been gripped by a terrifying thought. The rhythms and calculus of the Master's finger betray a suspicion of the holism of the Golden Order. A conceit, I am afraid, that cannot be overlooked. Oh, but how could this be? I dread to even entertain the possibility, but somehow I cannot cast aside my doubts about the Master. Tell me, have I simply lost my head? Only, if the Master were true to the Golden Order, why would he think to breach this forbidden mount of fire?
I know, it's almost like he's on the road to committing the first cardinal sin or something. So the fact that Corrin has doubts about Gold Mask's adherence to the tree and the Golden Order does maybe, I've all of a sudden had the idea that maybe their ultimate goal, or Gold Mask's ultimate goal, is to help us with the cardinal sin business, burning the impenetrable thorns and whatnot. You're not supposed to do that, and Corrin's like, wait a second, what are you thinking about, Gold Mask?
Oh, Master, put my mind at ease. Dispel these fearsome thoughts. I want to place my trust in you, to be your scribe.
He is having a big time crisis of faith. Those doubts are seeping in. This view really is gorgeous, though. We've got another angle of the... I think, the Forge of the Giants. And now a clear view of this guy. We're also seeing the thing that we've seen on the loading screen several times. We can't fully see them from this angle, but these corpses, which may be giants. I don't know. Like, this feels like a giant. These guys here that are kind of skewered on these, are they weapons? Like, they have a tree-like quality or branch-like quality, the weapons that are skewered through them. But they are much smaller, obviously, compared to this. So I don't know what these creatures are. We've seen them on the loading screens. Oh, and there's a whole bunch more here. Jesus Christ. I didn't even see that they're just littered everywhere. I don't know that we've seen these creatures before. Are some of these going to come to life? This is Elden Ring. It wouldn't surprise me. Aha, and we can see it now very clearly from here. Once we get down over here, there's going to be a jumping across point to get to that hero's grave. So, oh, and we can see back to the Grand Lift. Awesome. I love just the world building is so awesome. How everything pieces together. So freaking amazing. Just sit there. You could almost sit there for hours just gazing at the entirety of the landscape. It's so great. Especially if you've got some talking jellyfish to gaze at those sights with you. Don't worry, guys. I've added those demi-humans to the list. We'll send a cleanup crew at some point. Everybody's going to die. It's only a matter of time before you all get sent back to. Okay, there's a chieftain here, so maybe we will. You can't wait for later. We gotta spend some time on the demi-human chieftain. Is it a chieftain? I've forgotten the exact title at this point. I hate that you stinking little demi-humans can poise me out of my moves. I need more poise. Probably a sign that I need some more poise. Just get more poise. So we are very close. Yeah, I was gonna say we should be very close to, you know, it's a minor Erdtree, technically speaking. Nobody really wants to admit it. The minor Erdtree family kind of just doesn't pretend, or they just kind of pretend that these ones don't really exist. They're just, you know, yeah, minor Erdtrees. We'll send them an invitation to the Erdtree Thanksgiving, but kind of hoping they just, you know, stay where they're at. And honestly, in the shape that this one's in, it's not going anywhere. Although at the same time, it's a tree, and none of them are really going anywhere. So I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, guys. Whoa. Okay. All right, we're gonna do Fire Monk. We're doing Fire Monk. It's an Erdtree avatar. I'm doing summons. I'm doing summons with the Erdtree avatar. We're not gonna have no hesitation about using summons for a fight that we've done how many umpteen times now? Pratfall. Love the Pratfall. Oh, I'm out of magic. I'm out of magic. I am really liking this Dragon Maw. It is so sick. It's such a good spell. Oh, he powered up. That's what he did. Okay. There are two of them. Excuse me? Did he clone himself? Is that what that spell was? I thought he just gave himself like a holy buff Did he clone himself? I think he cloned himself because now... Holy shit. Okay, I'm not popping a gold pickled foul-foot, I guess. I was partially just thinking, well, that would have been a good idea. Should have done it. But I was kind of in stunned disbelief at a second Erdtree appearing. Thank you, Fire Monk. Flame, dear flame. We have a crimson... What did we get? Okay, that was an interesting sequence. A crimson bubble tier, which restores HP when near death. What? The resulting concoction automatically heals one's HP in the moment before death. However, this effect only occurs once and will expire after a certain duration. And then we have a cerulean crystal tier, which restores half of one's maximum FP. Okay. I feel like that one's probably terrible. That does not deserve a flask. Wondrous flask of physics slot, I don't think. As much as I love getting my FP and my FP value, I don't think that one's going to make the cut, guys. This one, on the other hand, is an interesting effect. It harkens back to the... I've been wondering if we were going to get any sort of equivalent to... Oh shit, another name that I've forgotten from DS3, but there was a spell. There was a spell that would protect us. It would protect us from death once. Although that spell lasted just forever. That one just didn't go away. You cast that once. What was the name of that spell? I can never remember these things. But I've been wondering... I see a side of grace over there. I've been wondering if we were going to get something similar to that spell. And that kind of feels like it. However, it does not last infinitely. You have, just like any other Flask of Wonders physic. All right, let's head across and get this Side of Grace. Let's make sure we activate the use of Summoning Pool first, though. I think I saw something on a loading screen that said these Summoning Pool activations carry over to, like, New Game Plus. I might have misread that, but that idea being planted in my head. Are these... Oh, shit. There might be a Deathbird here. I see the Death Snails. The Scully Snails are here, which means there might be a Deathbird. Oh, boy. Definitely make sure we get the Side of Grace now. Because you never know how tough the Deathbird's going to be. I think I see a Trina's Lily. There we go. Trina's Lily, get. We are very, very much closer now to... Let's see what this says. Snow Valley Ruins Overlook. This one was the Freezing Lake. Okay, that one makes sense. Not too many. There have not been a... Feels like less sites of grace than normal in this area. It is nighttime, so if there's a Deathbird to be found, it'll be on the way once we come across it. Might be a good idea to craft some of the more powerful holy pots. But in the meantime, I'm going to just fill up on the level 1 holy pots. Max those out. We probably need to farm some more tarnished sunflowers at some point. All right, Deathbird, where you at? Where you at? Dong. What does the bell mean again? Oh, it's mausoleum, of course. The mausoleum that we saw a long time ago. Oh, it's a mariner? That's so disappointing. All right, snowy mausoleum over here next to the castle / keep. And there's a mariner. The beast eye quivers. Okay. So much less exciting than a Deathbird, guys. Okay, right. I forgot Volnir keeps showing up. Volnir. Oh, boy. There's 2 of them. What the fuck? No, there are so many more than 2 of them. What the actual hell is going on here? Okay, how do I get down? I need to get to the Mariner. Holy shit. Dude, we're not getting a boss bar for this thing. We are not getting a boss bar. This is just a regular... Okay, there are death snails. This is chaos. This is chaos right now, guys. It's just a regular enemy now. The Mariner, I think we might still get some death root from him, but I think we have cover from the High Lord Volnir enemies. Yo, what the fuck? I don't even know what hit me. Am I getting hit from behind? I thought I had cover from them, but I'm not sure. This is a little bit stressful right now because I'm not totally sure what's going on. Things are happening. Can I actually riposte you? No. Can't do my trickle heal. That's annoying. But I can do another Dragon Maw. So that's what you're gonna get after I heal with my Wondrous Physic. Not Wondrous Physic, just a Crimson. Just a Crimson Flask, that's it. I was very ready for you to disappear and head somewhere else, but has that been removed from your skill set in this part of the world? You're just a mariner that is stuck at home, unable to leave. All right, Helfin's Steeple. And some Death Root, sweet. That's 2 Death Root in the same episode. That has not happened in a, has that ever happened in our playthrough? Helfin's Steeple. Another great sword, which looks so cool. Oh, it's got a little bit of like red right at the end. Dude, that looks sick. This is scales with intelligence. All right, it's a magic, evil looking greatsword. Greatsword patterned after the black steeple of the Helfin, the lampwood, which guides the dead of the spirit world. The lamplight is similar to Grace in appearance, only it is said that it can only be seen by those who met their death in battle. That's awesome. Ruinous Ghost Flame. Swing the sword to bathe its blade in Ghost Flame. The Ghost Flame adds magic damage to attacks and also has a bitterly cold bite. I want to try it, guys. Dude, I'm still not switching to an intelligence build, but I swear this game is doing its darndest to make me want that intelligence build. Okay. So now please tell me that the big Volnir dudes are gone. Volnir's no more, please. The Mariner was the one causing all the trouble on that front, I think. So maybe I crafted a bunch of holy pots for nothing. Oh yeah, we're already here at the other side of this bridge. So what was going on up here? Oh, I get it now. I get it now. We were hearing the Volnirs. The Volnirs were spawning up here, weren't they? The way the game is programmed, the fact that we were way down below the bridge didn't register in their logic. All they saw was that on this two-dimensional map, aha, there is an enemy within our two-dimensional radius. Therefore, we will go crazy mode. It makes sense now, kind of. Oh, looks like a starlight shard's out there at a moon dial / star dial. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Is this where we fought the Mariner? This... I thought this was a creature or something at first. Are we... Is this Deathroot? Is that what this is? What the hell? thought this was where we fought the Mariner, but this might be farther down the road. Oh, because here's an item that I missed. Some human bone shards. This is where we fought the Mariner. Okay, there were some similarly... They do look like Deathroot. I feel like we see these things, they're much snowier. Obviously, they're covered in snow in this area, but we've seen these things before in the various villages or ruins where the Mariners have cropped up throughout the overworld. The Deathroot assets. And there's one more item here. Okay. Golden Rune 11. I may still have missed something in the graveyard, but I feel like that's the important stuff. So let's keep it moving here. This, I think the path wants us to go down to the southwest, right? There's no drop down point. I do see a site of grace in front of the... We'll get a title card for that place soon enough. We won't have to guess what flavor or variety of... oh, another useless summoning pool. What type of structure that is, and also there's going to be a mausoleum to deal with. Which maybe we now know how to deal with both. Oh wait, there's a Stake America. Did we get a Deathbird as well? We got a Deathrite bird as well, guys. We also have a Deathrite bird to deal with. Okay. That actually hit him. The holy water pot hit him. They gave us both. They gave us both. I will use my Flask of Wondrous Physic then, I think. My Nomad is not going to be around very long. There goes the Nomad. Okay. I love it when the... Oh my god, the pathing. The pathing. That's right, they do frost. I forgot about that part. Shit. Shit. Got the shield up just in time. Bad roll. Terrible roll. He is getting seriously screwed up with the cliff face that's nearby. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh my god, that explosion hurts so much. No. That was not fair. All right, we need a better summon. We need a, we'll go back to the fire guy. I'm liking the flame, dear flame. Let's bring back Mr. Fire Monk, and we can be thankful that they gave us a Stake of America. Now, at the same time, okay, never mind. I was wondering if it's morning time now, the Deathrite bird might not show up, but never mind. Never mind. It might also be a good idea for us to put on some sort of damage, magic damage negation. I'm taking so much damage right now. Holy shit. Frostbite as well. Frostbite as well is building up. Dude, what are this? There are patches of, like, Deathrite flames on the ground that I am not parsing correctly. Hey, they gave us both, a Mariner and a Deathrite bird. Okay, got our wish at least. Got our... Holy shit. Deathrite bird. I kind of need these. Oh, this also, the Sacred Order pots also only take golden centipedes. We still have a lot of these that we can craft. The holy water pots. We may not We're not going to rely just yet on the upgraded versions, but we need to do something different here with our... Let's go with magic damage negation. And let's also do... Let's give ourselves some more robustness. It's only a level 1 charm. It puts our robustness from 318 to 408. Is that worth? Maybe that's not worth. Maybe what we do instead is we just put... We replace the... How do we want to do this? I don't really want to be replacing anything. I just want to maybe give myself a little bit more resistance against frost. But maybe it's okay. Maybe the damage, the Spell Drake Talisman is enough for now. Maybe that is enough. Am I going to get my runes back, though? That might be a problem here. It was a problem. It was a problem, guys. There goes some runes. Okay. Runes, don't have to worry about those anymore. I saw how far away those runes are, and I should have been a little bit more. Retrieve lost runes. Funny joke, game. Funny joke there. Oh my god. Okay. That Spell Drake. Why am I getting on Torrent? I don't want to be on Torrent. Nope. That Spell Drake Talisman sure did not seem to make much of a difference. How in the world did that holy pot hit? That was the... Okay, I'm not in a good spot here. I probably need to drink my flask. That is a sick move. I'll give you props on that one, my dude. That was amazing. I love that move. Oh. Okay, that's the move that you really need to go far away. Okay, okay. I think I understand now. I see that before that move pops out, the Deathbird is like holding whatever his weapon's called, and it's like glowing, and he's holding it for like 5 seconds. Like, it's coming. I'm letting you know. It's about to happen. You better get the fuck away. Jesus Christ. Is the talisman helping us, guys? Is this talisman helping at all? What the fuck? I don't know exactly what... Maybe it's holy damage. I'm just going to put on this Pearl Drake Talisman because I actually don't know what type of damage that we are facing off against here. All I know is it hurts. It all hurts. What we are going to do... What we're going to do is... Yeah. That. The Fire Monk is, at the very least, the Fire Monk is hanging around. He does not die off easily. So that part is giving us something to hold on to. I should have crafted more holy pots. What am I doing? I should have crafted more fucking holy pots. Dude, what the actual hell? Trying to process how I died in what felt like one hit. Is that because so he spawned all the Rancor Call homing spirit missiles. Did I get turned around? And they all hit me at once from behind? That's the only thing that I can guess on the spot. I'm about to run out of holy pots here. Guys, we might have to come back to a freaking Deathbird. Because even with a summon, I am so out of my depth right now. Even with a fire monk helping me out, I do not have what it takes at the moment. I mean, I should be giving myself at least a trickle heal. I should be giving myself a trickle heal. That's the move. Oh, it has an X pattern that I didn't see that before. All right, my monk is going to bite the dust because he stood in the uber duber death move. My aim. Shit. Up against a rock. Shouldn't be rolling. I should just be blocking. Says the guy, and then he keeps rolling. Should have thrown. Out of my game, dork. The Death Ritual Spear, used by priests of old who were permitted to come among the death birds. Phrasing? The priests became guardians of the birds through the rite of death, which also serves as an oath sworn to their distant resurrection. Spear Call Ritual, thrust the spear high, bearing the prayers into the sky to summon a downpour of spectral spears. Dude! Another intelligence weapon, which I want to do. I can't even describe the level of clenching that I was doing during that fight. Dude, we had a summon and everything. We brought along a friend, and that fight, the Death Rite birds do just an insane amount of damage, guys. It's not... it's absurd. And again, you know, similar to a few other enemies that we've faced, a number of other enemies that we have faced only sporadically, you don't get completely used to their moves, which makes them a little bit even deadlier. But we survived. We made it through. Death Rite bird. Dude. Okay, it's... Oh. I was like, they're giving us another... They already hit us with a Mariner, which, you know, fine. No big deal. But then the Death Rite bird shows up on the scene. And I'm like, what? You're gonna bring a dragon into the mix as well? I think it's just Fulgur Bloom. Fulgur Bloom, which I don't particularly feel at the moment like testing to see if I could actually die. And whether I've been getting lucky this whole time. Looting Fulgur Bloom, when in reality, if I took one step in the wrong direction, more than I already have, that I would actually end up dead. We'll maybe figure that out next time, but that's where we're going to wrap up this installment of Elden Ring, as we're going to get a quick little preview here. Well, oh my god, it's a kitty cat. It's a kitty cat. We're going to get a preview with a title card is what we're going to do. I don't want to fight a kitty cat, though. I just want a title card. Title card? Castle Sol. We have heard about Castle Sol before, have we not? Castle Sol main game. We are here. All right. I will be reviewing my notes about what we have learned previously about Castle Sol. I don't think it's been very much. Oh. We did forget to go back to Jar Baron, did we not? We've got some housekeeping to do at the beginning of next episode. We're gonna need to go back to Jar Baron. We need to go back to Volcano Manor, which I totally forgot to do. Got distracted by some other stuff, as always is the case in Elden Ring. We've got a mausoleum to chill out. Coming to the Mountaintops of the Giants was not chill enough for this guy. Still got some... Oh, I see what we're gonna have to do, aren't we? We're gonna have to go in the castle and jump to the mausoleum from the castle, and that's how we're gonna clear out the skulls that are on the upper level of the mausoleum. Already thinking ahead to the next episode. We were out of holy pots, weren't we? I just realized that Death Rite bird fight expended every last one of our holy pots. Here's the insignia of Castle Sol. Oddly similar to a similar type of symbol from DS3. Castle Sol, wrapping up House Hoslow, cooling off a mausoleum, and so many other things. Cannot wait for the next episode. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.